Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Hafiza binti Harusham and my metric number is 281187.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Naomi Izati binti Shaidi and my metric number is 281717.
So today we want to explain about society. First of all, we need to know what is the meaning of society. So, the meaning of society is a large group of people who share the same laws, rights, and resources. They live together in an organized way, making decisions about how to do things and sharing the works that need to be done. All the people in a country or in a several similar country can be referred as a society. For example, in Malaysia, we got many different people in our society, which some of them talk in different language. For the known main people in Malaysian society is known as Malay, Chinese, and Indian. So here, I will explain more about Malay people. Relating to the Malays, a people living in Brunei, the eastern coast of Sumatra, the island of Bangka and Belitung, the Riau archipelago and the coastal areas of Kalimantan in Indonesia, in most of Malaysia which is politically dominant, in Singapore and in the southmost province of Thailand. Otherwise, relating to Malay is the genetic names for the language spoken by Malays. Next, I want to tell you guys about the religion of Malay society. Okay guys, as we know, Malaysians' official religion is Islam. It is one of the most important factors distinguishing a Malay from a non-Malay. And by law, all the Malays are Muslim. Islam is the predominant religion of the country and is recognized as the state official religion. It is practiced about 60% of Malaysian, and many Muslim holidays are national holidays, including the end of Ramadan, the end of the Hajj, and also the birthday of the Prophet. Religious tenets and principles of Islam are expressed in a various practice and ritual among the Malays, while the basic principle and practice as instructed by the Quran. Next, the most famous things that foreigner will learn when visit Malaysia is our celebration. We got Malay, Chinese, and Indian celebration which is not same to one another. So, I will explain about Malay celebration. First of all, the most joyful festival in Malaysia that celebrated by Muslims across the country is Eid Aidilfitri, or renowned as Hari Raya Aidilfitri. It is the marks of the end of the Ramadan, which is the holy month of fasting. How we celebrate it? So, first, the Muslims that is working in the bigger cities will come back home to join the festival activities and participate in the special prayers held at the mosque. Hari Raya Aidilfitri is marked by having a house visit as well as asking for forgiveness from the family and friends. The most wonderful part is the open house, where Malaysians open their doors and shower a warm hospitalities on all of their guests with the traditional delicacies and dessert. Next is Hari Raya Hajj, or we known as Hari Raya Aidil Adha. It is just like Hari Raya Aidilfitri, but the procedure to celebrate is different from the other festival that we celebrate in Malaysia. In order to commemorate the famous Islamic festival of Eid Adha, the Muslim community in Malaysia engage in a religious practice like the sacrificial slaughtering, which is we known as korban, praying and gathering fellow friends and family in the mosque, and distribute the food to the poor and needy. This is among the traditional festival in Malaysia that is marked by light, music, love, and food.
So today I'm gonna share with you guys more about Chinese and Indian. So I'm gonna start Chinese. What is Chinese? Chinese is a group of related languages that used by people of China. There are around 24.6% Chinese in Malaysia. So I'm gonna tell you guys more about their main religions. So for their religion, Malaysian Chinese always practice various of faiths such as Mahayana Buddhism and other traditional religions such as Taoism and Confucianism. Buddhism is a variety of traditions, beliefs, and spiritual that largely practices. Buddhism is originated in ancient India by Siddhartha Gautama Buddha and it's spreading through much of Asia. So for their traditional religion, first Taoism. Taoism is philosophical tradition of Chinese origin with emphasis living in harmony. In Taoism, Taoism is the source, pattern, and substance of everything that exists. Second, Confucianism. Confucianism is an ancient Chinese belief which focuses more to the importance of personal ethics and morality. So for celebration, I will share with you guys two celebrations that always been celebrated by Chinese people. First, Chinese New Year. Chinese people always celebrate New Year or also as known as Lunar New Year to celebrate the beginning of the New Year in traditional lunisolar Chinese calendar. In Chinese culture or Asian countries within Sinosphere, Chinese New Year also referred as Spring Festival because spring season always appears in the Lunar New Year. It is the marking of the end of winter and the beginning of the spring season. The first day of Chinese New Year always appears with new moon on 21st January and 20 February. Other celebration is Cap Gome. Chinese will observe the Lantern Festival. Cap Gome is also as known as Wan Jiaoji. This is important festival signifying to the end of the Chinese New Year celebration. As Chinese New Year draws to a close, some family are about to have one last hurrah before the festival is actually end. So for their tradition or culture, I will share with you guys in two aspects, which is name and giving a gift. For name, the Chinese traditionally have three names. First name is surname and followed by two personal names. Many Chinese adopted Western name and may ask you to use that instead. It is polite to ask them how they prefer to be called, as the Chinese always call themselves with their surnames and may want you to do the same. Next, in giving a gift. Never brings or give a flower if you invited to Chinese house. It is because some flowers have their own meaning to them. It is better to bring your own gift from your culture or your country, or even pastries or cake. You will be invited back sure quickly. I will share you guys more about Indian. So what is Indian? Indian is belonging or relating to India, culture or its people. And for their religion, most of Indian always practice Hindus. And this religion is about 4,000 years old. Hinduism believes that it embraces of many religious ideas. Other than that, Hindus believe in the doctrines of samsara, which is continuous of cycle life and karma. So next, I will share with you guys two celebrations that always celebrate by the Indian. First, Deepavali or Diwali. This festival is festival of lights and one of the major festivals that celebrated by the Indians. Festival usually lasts for 5 days and celebrated during the Hindu lunisolar month Kartika between middle of October and middle of November. Next, Taipusam. Taipusam is celebrated by the Tamil Hindu on the full moon in the Tamil month of Thai, which is in January or February. These festivals also observed among the Keralites and called Thaipuyam. So lastly, I will share with you guys about their culture or tradition, also in giving names and giving a gift. For name, many Indians doesn't really use their surnames. Instead, they place it with their initial father's name. For men, they are S/O in their name to refer themselves as son of their fathers. And for women, they are DO resembles daughter of to refer themselves as daughter of their father. In giving a gift, do not give leather product to a Hindu. Next, do not give alcohol to them unless they are asked for it, and whiskey is a good choice. And lastly, pastry, cakes or flowers is a safe gift to give to them.
So next, what is our opinion about living in a country that have mixed people in one society? Let me begin by drawing attention to a rather widespread assumption regarding multi-ethnic or multi-civilization society in underdeveloped and developing countries. As we know, we have many types of people. We have many religions, we have many cultures, so we have many types of people we need to take care of. And for me, Malaysians have the best people in it because we work well together and live in a harmony environment with a good government. As we know, other countries have mixed people, seems like Malaysia, but they always have the misunderstanding because of the mixed culture, language, behavior, religious. They doesn't have a good mindset to be in a good society and country. So for me, we should really appreciate because we are living in Malaysia, and we need to be a good citizen. We need to be a good people who are really appreciate that we live in Malaysia. So my friends will give her opinion about this.
I will share with you guys my opinion in living in a country full with society. As history has shown, there are cases in which peace and tolerance prevail over the long periods despite of the diversity of culture in developing societies. In addition, the socio-cultural resources participation embedded in its civilization has been productively tapped in. Is for meaningful participation in building the new citizenry. That's all from us.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye.